That came out of nowhere.
Who are you?
I'm Nellie Leroy.
Okay, I want to try something. Action! And tears!
So we going again?
I gotta ask you something. How do you tear up over and over like it's nothing?
I just think of Helen.
Annie, I'm in so much trouble.
I got here on my terms, not theirs.
Let them see me now!
What do you say we come in for my close-up now?
You have to give Damien Chazelle credit for trying. Babylon was an ambitious project. But despite all the big stars, wild scenes, and stunning visuals, the film is a disappointing mess. All of the brilliant cinematography doesn't count for much when the audience can't connect with the characters or the story. The 3-hour runtime makes these flaws even more annoying. Frankly, I couldn't wait for the movie to end. The film generated a lot of buzz around the opening party scene that features stunning visuals of the beautiful and charismatic Margot Robbie dancing up a storm. Robbie draws you in and you can't take your eyes off of her. She executes her elaborate dance moves in her spectacular red dress in the middle of what can only be described as managed chaos. It's the best scene of the film, and it goes on for quite a while, yet even this scene falls flat. All of the moves are overly choreographed and stylized. There are various couples engaging in sex in the middle of all the frenzied dancing, but none of it is remotely natural or believable. Rather, it comes across as awkward as opposed to erotic, reminding me of the robotic orgy scenes of Eyes Wide Shut. Everyone is supposed to be having fun, but they just seem like they're pretending. Things slow down a bit with the rest of the film, which sadly does little to make anyone more interested in its characters. The stories revolve around several stars of the silent film era in Hollywood and the excesses of those times. But many of these scenes do little to advance the story. Instead, they give Chazelle an excuse to create elaborate cinematic clips showing how these films were made. The scenes look great, but most are tedious and boring. You always feel like you're watching a stylized movie. The film never grabs you and makes you feel like you're there. It just feels like a bizarre series of sketches with little purpose. A lot of acting talent is wasted here. Brad Pitt has proven his acting chops again and again, but here he seems robotic as he recites his poorly written lines. There's little that's believable about his character or his performance. His character is a silent film star, living the life of a rich and adored celebrity, who then struggles with the emergence of the talkies. But the audience isn't given a chance to become emotionally invested in his plight. Margot Robbie does her best with her part, but she's asked to give the audience an over-the-top performance. She delivers, but there's little to like about her character beyond her stunning appearance. Tobey Maguire gives a creepy and memorable performance as he guides us through an underground party with disturbing visuals that we'd prefer to forget. The ending of the film is supposed to make the audience feel nostalgic about the silent film era in Hollywood through the eyes of the lead character, Manny. But flashbacks to characters in their glory days don't land as well if the audience doesn't care about those characters. Sadly, it's not surprising that this film bombed at the box office. It's difficult to imagine a director who delivered the brilliant film Whiplash could also create this self-indulgent disaster. But even the best creative minds have their misses. Don't waste your time on this one.